Good morning, everyone. This is totally impromptu. I am jumping on to do a recording for you. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm having my morning's coffee. I was listening to some trainings this morning and I thought, what a better time. Oh, that light's a little there, maybe, right? So I thought I would come on as I was listening and took some notes to some trainings this morning, and I thought all of you could use this information. So welcome, Janet Pesic. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and I want to talk to you about relationships and what we do with our clients. And I want you to take a breather. Some of you are very new to this business. All of us, I know, we have never been a travel agent. We've maybe done some traveling ourselves, but we have truly never been on the other end of the spectrum, which is the travel agent. And so we think we need to learn everything. We eventually will learn more and more as we grow in this business. But there's some foundation that's very important to us so we can bring the best customer service, the best experience to our clients. So we need to start with a relationship with our clients. I got something in my eye. 1 second. Thank you. Building that relationship, when you get the first contact that somebody is wanting to do a trip with you, you want to make that first contact via phone. You want to reach out to them. You want to show them that you're human, you're not a bot. You want to qualify your patient. I'm so sorry. I come from the medical field. 40 plus years in the medical field, the lingo still comes out. So you want to build a relationship with your travel client. And that starts with the very first phone call. You want to have posture. Yes, you probably don't know a lot, as I currently, but hold your posture, because you're going to be able to use the resources that we have that's going to allow you to bring the best value to your client. So you want to qualify your client. You want to know everything about what they are expecting, what they're looking for. Where do they want to go? Why are they going? Is it a celebration? Is it a vacation? Is it just one of those, gosh, I just got to get away moments? Get in depth with them. Then you want to know how many are going. What do they like to stay? Do they want to stay in a hotel? Do they want a house? Do they want luxury? Do they want to save money as much as possible so they can have more adventures? I mean, get in depth, take notes. For the longest time, I personally was sending them a sheet, a fill out sheet. That doesn't build a relationship. The human contact, the personalized customer service, that's what's going to build the relationship. Don't be afraid to get on the phone. Now, gather as much information, fill it out on the little forms that you have created or I have shared with you. Now it's time for you to go to work. You have a feel of who they are, what they're looking for. Now, if it is something, maybe it's your first booking, get a hold of your mentor, set up a time, and let's go over it. Let them help you go to step 1. What vendors are we going to look at? Where are we going to start? Let us help you. Don't try to do this on your own. So as we build itineraries, we're going to build 2 to 3 itineraries, not anything more, because that's going to be overwhelming, right? Too much information, too many choices. They're going to get confused. The water's going to get muddy. So say, for instance, their price point is $5,000. So let's start around the 5,000. Maybe we could offer them maybe a club level, maybe it'd be a little bit more. That could be one of the choices, and then right around 5,000, and then one right below. Give them choices. Understand, when you are looking at the itinerary, building the itinerary, you want to look at the different options. Let's say rooms. Who wants to sleep on a sofa bed? Say it's a family of 4, 2 queen beds, 1 king, 1 queen. Maybe in the least amount one is an idea, is go ahead. My glasses are like, oh, yeah, no. Okay, I can't see. Maybe in the least amount one, we can say, okay, we can save some money here. Give them choices. Include possible excursions. Give them some ideas to think outside the box. Let's talk a cruise. Just giving you tidbits here. Well, they're going to need a hotel. I would always suggest having them fly in the day before, especially with the flights and things that are going on. That way they can get a good night's sleep. They can be ready to go to the port. They have to be there early, so they're rested. They've got some breakfast. They're ready for their adventure. Now, when they return from the cruise, they might be getting to port real early in the morning, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Some might tell you, yes, we want to just go right from there to the airport and home. I have found with the cruise bookings I have booked, they want to stay an additional night and go home the next day. Or, this is not a bad idea, depending on the cruise. Maybe they want to hang out. Maybe there's some local things there that they might enjoy doing. You can always bring that up. That's offering customer service. That's offering them your expertise. So these are things that you want to do research on. When you're doing this type of research, what I think would be a great help, I have several of these notebooks. And so I started to create a bigger notebook, Mexico. And when I'm doing research, I put cheat notes in under my Mexico tab. I have a cruise tab, different points of interest, points of maybe recommendations that my clients have experienced. They like the certain hotels that I had them stay at that's near the port, just all kinds of tidbits. So I'm building a resource center. If you're talking about a resort, you want to look at the different levels. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't know there was these different levels, like club level. if you got onto the club level, it costs a little bit more, but you might get the full access to everything. And if the person likes more cocktails or something like I do, their bar is set up with better stuff. They get better drinks. They get more. They're on a level where the rooms are. They're on a level that they're better rooms. They're the nicer rooms. So you need to start getting this kind of information. You're not going to retain it here. I mean, a lot you will, but start taking notes. Put it in one place. Now, you might be a computer person. I'm a note taker. Find what works for you. So you need to qualify your client. I mean, that's the number one. And then you start building from there. Now, when you come to the quote, I did very simple quotes when I started. Then I graduated to Travelify. We'll do trainings on these. I just got a huge tidbit on this training about using Google Slides for their quotes. You want to give your clients, when you're doing the quote, as much information without being overwhelming. So you want bullet points. You want to tell them about what they're getting. They're paying $7, $10, $12, $15,000, whatever it may be. I mean, this is not chump change. So I do believe in your quotes, you need to give them the information. Now, I've heard from others, everybody has their own opinion. Do we give them the name of the hotel? Do we release that information? What if they go book it on themselves after we already did that? Did the homework? I'm still up in the air on it. But I'm still up in the air. Can you tell? I think that's going to be, I would love to do a roundtable discussion on that. I mean, if they're going to be that sneaky and go and book it themselves, that's just dirty of them. That's just truly dirty of them. We're going to have a discussion on that. I'm thinking right now, I am going to give them the information. I want my quote to be professional. I want it to have the bullet points. I want to talk about the most important things of what my client is looking for. They want to know about the rooms. When you go somewhere, isn't the first thing you do when you open the door to the hotel room or open the door to your cabin or whatever it may be, and you're like, oh yeah, I like this room. Or you open up the door and go, what? Let them choose. Give them options of the rooms. Give them a map of the property, right? Let them see where their room is going to be, where other things are located on the property. hold on. You can use visuals in the quote. Pictures. In this training, they were talking about linking room tours that you can get from the hotels or from the cruise lines. They were talking about being very descriptive. They want to know about the transportation. Is there local transportation? Would you suggest an Uber? Would you suggest them getting a car? What would you suggest to them? You also, I'm looking at my notes, want to include, and this is what I like about Travelfly, because this will add to your quote or your proposal. You can show them other things to do, such as where's dining, where's the shopping, where's excursions, different things to do. I still think you could do that with the Google Slides. It's going to just take you a little more work, but once you're doing the work and you save that information, you'll always have it. So there's a plus and minus I can see right now with doing the Google Slides versus having Travelfly or a platform to utilize to do your quotes. Now you newbies are going, wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I get it. I get it. So when you are, again, working with your very first clients, or set up a time right now with your mentor and go over how to do a quote. Get on a training just to how to do quotes. Get on a training with your mentor, how to qualify your clients. Take small bites to build your business. I personally will be posting more and more trainings and breaking it down to bring to you, to open up the questions, so that a way you have the information and then you have a resource of where to go. So today, qualifying a client, I am going to link this to a couple videos on qualifying a client. It will break it down. This way, you can save those. You can watch them, take notes. You'll have resources of where to go. Keep these videos on your system, like in a special file. Take small bites. You're going to always be learning as you go. So today, I really want you to know that you need to utilize your mentor. That's what they're here for. Utilize your upper leaders, myself, Sarah Rogers. Reach out to us. Let us guide you. My last tidbit for the day is, I know there's a ton of training in your first 30 days. Yes, there's a lot of training. Take small bites at it. Try to get the recordings of you jumping on live, which I think is great. You can ask questions, it's interactive. Get the recording, listen to it again. Constantly write notes. I think when you write the notes down, it helps the brain, like pen to the brain, pen or paper to the brain, however you want to say it. Don't get overwhelmed. The minute that you start to feel overwhelmed, I want you to walk away. I want you to walk away, take a few minutes, right? And then go back to it. Another tidbit, we all only have 24 hours in the day. We all have the same 24 hours. It's how you utilize that 24 hours. Now, of course, you have family, work, whatever is, in your life. Set up work hours. These are the hours that I'm going to work my business. Now, I work my business 7 days a week. Do I work it 8 hours a day? No. I have a lot to accomplish. I have goals. I have my why. That's real important. Let me back up a minute. Your why is the key to your success. Your why is what keeps you going day in and day out. What is your why? Why did you choose this? Why are you going forward? What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Is it money? Opportunity? Do you want to fire your boss? I mean, your why could be, I'm doing this, I want to pay for my children's college. I'm doing this as I want to retire my husband. I'm doing this because I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm doing whatever your why is. Your why can change over time. As you continue to grow, whether in your own life, whether in business, your why can change. As you grow as a person or a business person, your why gets deeper. You start digging in deeper and deeper. And then one day, your why is going to make you cry. Your why is going to make you cry. When your why makes you cry, that's your real why. So this is a growing process. This is a growing process of yourself. This is going to be a growing process with your family. This is going to be a growing process as being an entrepreneur. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and the strengths that you have. Oh, I've got my raw hair. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I want you to reach out to us. I want you to take small bites. I want you to figure out in your 24-hour period what is going to be family, what's going to be the work. You have to have a balance in your life. So let us help you. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. And your future you're in the driver's seat of your future. And I am so excited that we all get to go on this journey together. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you on future trainings. Bye.